All right, hopefully I can get the audio sounding right. But right now we're going to be talking about the fact that Quin Snyder is officially hired. I've made several videos on this, breaking the news earlier this week. And with that being said, I wanted to bring up the fact that Quin Snyder was an assistant for 6 years with the Hawks under Mike Budenholzer before in 2014 he became the head coach of the Utah Jazz, now the Atlanta Hawks. He returns to Atlanta. And this is all going to be make or break for Trae Young. He's gotten 2 coaches fired. And I don't want to be the one to say this, and I don't know if it's fully true, but do you guys feel like if it doesn't work out with Quin Snyder, the Hawks will move on from Trae Young and try to build around someone that they can have a coach stay? Let me hear your guys' thoughts. That's not what I believe in. I feel like that's something that needs to be brought up. But what is Quin Snyder going to bring offensive creativity. He's a genius, one of the most creative minds in the NBA offensively and even defensively. He's not a bad coach, okay? And with Quin Snyder, the one gripe one might have with Quin Snyder is his offense and his schemes are very complex because basically, let's say, you know the phrase Omaha that Peyton Manning would always say? Let's say Omaha is a popular phrase they use. Here, actually better. They use this phrase called, I believe it's shout. And instead of, what shout typically is, and I think that's like for a baseline move. And, they use completely different terms. Quin Snyder does not use the same terminology as the rest of the NBA. So basically, when you hear a Quin Snyder coached basketball team, they're basically using their own dialogue, their own, like, how they communicate what's going on, while most teams use the same phrases because, coaches all learn coaching from, basically all the same people in a way. You could say it all goes back to somebody. And that's the one thing, is that it's very complex and it takes about a year for Quin Snyder's system to be fully adopted and running at 100%. So with that being said, I can understand that, this season, I believe they got Quin Snyder to get the ball rolling. He was the best coach available. As much as I liked Ime Udoka, he was the better coach with more experience. As of right now, we don't know how Ime Udoka will be looking once he gets another job and is, 15 years down the road. But right now, Quin Snyder was the best coach available. They bring him in and they get the ball rolling. Like, I think Quin Snyder will lead them to the playoffs. I don't know how deep they'll go in the playoffs, but next year, the Atlanta Hawks will be one of, if not the best offense. I already expect Quin Snyder to start demanding stuff from this team. We've talked about it before. They've had a small backcourt with Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell, and they were able to make it work. And I was like, you can look at this team similar to how the Utah Jazz were. Royce O'Neal is now DeAndre Hunter, Clint Capella, the Rudy Gobert, and then you got DeJounte Murray and Trae Young as your Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley duo, and then you got Bogdan and AJ Griffin and, the rest of the guys who, Sadiq Bey, and I'm like blanking on people's names right now, but that will be coming off the bench for them and playing, the roles of like the Joe Ingles, the Bojan Bogdanovic, the, Daniel House, all guys who are the Jordan Clarksons of the world. So for me, all in all, didn't mean to cough. This was not a bad move. It was a good move. And I think for the most part, I think this is, they had to get the ball rolling. I mean, look how Chris Finch, he's helped the Timberwolves so much. I think this is what you got to do. Supposedly it's a $40 million deal, 5-year deal, $8 million a year. And yeah, I think it's definitely an interesting one to think about. Will it push them over the edge? We shall see. But again, let me hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. That's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Last little thing, hit that like and subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm working, but hey, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm just trying to get this to, 5 minutes, but that's the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys watched this, I did this in the car while working. I went and covered some footage for shooting, but yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Bye.